Hi Cancer, this is your reading for April 2020 and it is a general reading, which means it could go in any direction, which is quite exciting and definitely something we are going to be looking into. So I'm just going to move my notes to the side here. Alright, so one of the notes that I did make, which I've sort of been saying quite often as well, is that April brings us no retrogrades. Phew, thank God for that, right? I feel like I've just been talking about retrogrades so much. Recently, of course, we had the Mercury retrograde in March, and then in May we have got 3 other retrogrades starting, which are Jupiter, Saturn, and Venus. So that is something we do have on the cards, but not for this month, okay? Not for this month. So we're going to have a look and see what is coming through. I think the fact that this is a very retrograde-free month is actually a blessing in some ways as well. So, you know, we have to find the positive. Obviously, there's a lot happening right now, but let's think of the positives. And also, the other thing I want to mention as well, before I get started on this reading, is if you would like to win a free reading with me, do check out the description box below, since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, information will also be in the description box below as well. They are done within 24 to 48 hours. And the last thing I want to mention is that my intention bracelets are on Etsy. So this right here is one of them. This is the Finance and Wealth bracelet. These are meditated with, they are saged, they're there to remove obstacles and challenges, free international shipping, and there's so many different bracelets on there as well. If you want to see the reviews and see how other people have seen results with them, please do check out my my Etsy shop. Ta-da! Etsy shop, where there is the items and also the reviews as well. Anyways, so everything as always is in the description box below for your convenience. Let's get started with this reading. Alright, so Cancer, let's have a look. We're going to do a 12 card spread reading. Whoa! 7 of Swords. Seven of Swords. It's not the kind of energy that people want to see, but we do have it on the cards. So, you know, I feel like I haven't seen the Seven of Swords in a while, to be honest. We have had it actually in a few of the April readings, which is very interesting. And I will say, I saw this video on the Vox, I believe it's Vox. Gosh, can you imagine if I just said that completely wrong? Anyways, it was on the Vox YouTube channel, and it was actually, I saw it on, I think it was published on the 2nd of April, so obviously this video goes on the 4th, it's just the way I film my videos, and I was really surprised because even before that, I published so many videos on my YouTube channel for April where I talked about the energy of sort of like a scammer where they would send, you know, emails and things like that. And I talked about that a lot on my channel, even for the general readings that I've been doing. And I've got that same energy here. And I feel like this is something that's affecting a lot of people. You know, we've got this whole health situation going on. If you receive certain emails talking about this whole health situation, you know, the VIRUS, which I can't talk about on my channel because these videos, some of them actually do get deleted by YouTube, believe it or not. They do take these videos down. So to protect this video, I refer to the whole situation as the VIRUS. Basically, what I'm seeing is you might get certain emails sent to you or even text messages that claim that they are from the WHO. Or even from, you know, other companies that are pretending to help with this whole situation. So please don't click on any links that are not proper links, if you know what I mean. Try not to open those kinds of emails. Try not to open, you know, certain dodgy text messages or things that are not verified, should I say. It's mainly to do with this whole health situation, and that's what I'm picking up on. So, you know, the thing with tarot is that when we see something, we can actually avoid a situation altogether because we're just a little bit more conscious and aware. So I just want to let you guys know that. I mean, it's so crazy because I've seen this in my videos even before a lot of this sort of scamming energy came on to articles, which is crazy because you can go back to my videos and you can actually watch that, and then you can go to the articles and you can see the dates, right? And of course the dates are different because I published my videos before, but it's just so interesting that it's an energy that's coming through in April, but it's so true, so true. So please, 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 any dodgy emails, text messages, try not to, open them. Definitely don't click on anything. And if you have older relatives, family members, or even other friends or people around you, please make them aware of this as well, because you don't want them to be losing money and things like that at this very point in time. So I'm just letting you know that that is something that could potentially happen. But since you're watching this, you can actually avoid it. See, that's the beautiful thing about tarot, is that we can actually use our free will to sort of mold certain things as well. So that's the Seven of Swords. It's the first energy that came through, which is predominantly what I've been talking about this entire reading. But you know what we do have is we have these two sixes, which also show that, because this is a retrograde free month, there is this beautiful idea of balance. There is this beautiful also energy of, turning some kind of stress into actual contentment. So let's just put these rest of the cards down as well. I feel like I'm just staring at all these blank cards when we could just make up a really beautiful spread. So Five of Cups, Queen of Cups, Six of Swords. We've got the Knight of Cups. We have the Page of Swords. We'll get the other two cards out as well, but what I'm seeing here is that, the Seven of Wands shows challenges, it shows obstacles. It can be very difficult for you, maybe in regards to certain relationships. It can be difficult in terms of career, but what I do know is that you will get through this. And I know so many people are wondering, like, are we going to get through this? Like, when are we going to get through this? I just want to say we will all get through this, and we will get through this year. All right, I want to let you know, because it's what I can see in my vision, and I get so many messages. And even though I don't like to talk too much about, health and things like that, it's important that I'm at least able to give you some form of clarity, because so many of you are so stressed and so anxious, and I get emails on a daily basis. So, okay, everything's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. These two sixes here also show balance. You might find an exciting hobby or something fun to do, which I think is quite exciting. It can even be in the comfort of your own home, which is really wonderful. This also showcases here some kind of, like, it could be a friend, or it could be someone that you're romantically perhaps even involved with. There we go. Even with this Page of Cups, who can sort of express some kind of feeling to you, some kind of expression, or even just want to communicate more with you, which is really interesting. They might be like, hey, how are you? Hope you're doing well. What have you been up to? I've missed you. Something like that, where it's sort of like a normal conversation that turns into a little bit of romance. So that's what I'm seeing, especially for those of you that are single and you have some people around you. And even for those of you that are sort of in a situation with someone where things perhaps haven't gone the smoothest, because the 5 to the 6 here shows some form of sadness that then becomes a little bit better and happier. So that can be your energy, but also in regards to a person here. Now, if you're obviously living with someone romantically, then, it just shows more of a balance, and it definitely showcases here that any stress or anxiety you have at this time is just getting balanced, basically. So Queen of Cups here, much more of a balanced energy. I think that you're definitely going to feel, to be honest, look, in this time you will feel up and down, but you're going to feel a lot more balanced than before. You're going to feel much more connected to yourself, and you're going to feel a lot stronger than before. Six of Swords is about getting yourself to an emotionally better place. So that's really the focus here of this month. And also make sure, 6 and the 7, that you're aware of these certain emails and things circulating around. It's happening around the globe, okay? So just want to make you aware of that. It's something I've seen also previously in videos as well. So, it's not just something random that I've just pulled out randomly after watching a video or anything. It's been happening in my own videos, even before I watched that video on Fox, okay? So I'm letting you know. Okay, so yeah, Knight of Cups, again, that romantic expression. We've also got the Page of Swords here, which showcases excitement, as I'm just shuffling for those last two cards, excitement in regards to some kind of conversation, which, to be honest, I think is very much so this right here. Now, we've also got the Two of Swords. Okay, we've also got the Eight of Cups, which is all about self-discovery. All right, this card doesn't always have a bad meaning. Yes, it can have a bad meaning, but not always, because the thing is, the Eight of Cups here very much so signifies you taking action towards yourself. Remember I said that there could be a hobby or something that you discover. So the Eight of Cups here shows self-discovery and enjoyment in self-discovery, because the Three of Pentacles here shows some kind of fun project or something that you are discovering and you are doing, and you may also be learning. So the Three of Pentacles shows that energy right here, and it's very much so initiated by you. And then the Two of Swords here shows again that sort of energy of feeling at times maybe, you know, not so great, and then one second you feel great. It's a sort of energy of, you know, uncertainty, but also trying to feel as best as you can. So again, you're emotionally getting yourself to a better place. So the Two of Swords here shows, you know, that yes, you can still feel a little bit here and there, but it's still a lot better than before. So this Two of Swords can also show indecisiveness in terms of certain decisions and certain things that you might have to make. But that is pretty much what I'm seeing. Overall, it's a much more better balanced month than before. I just want to say, I know that it may not look like it, but we do have some really positive cards on the table too. And a lot of this is self-discovery, and it's also to do with balancing those emotions. And I know that Seven of Swords sticks out like a sore thumb, but it's really to do with just being careful, you know, and you can avoid it altogether. That's the thing. So Cancer, this is your reading. Hope it gave you lots of clarity, information, knowledge. Do take care of yourself. Let me know in the comment section below how this resonates, and I hope you have a lovely day or night wherever you are whenever you're watching this, and do take care. All right, bye.